All right, let's talk about cables. First off, I wanted to talk about the new Effect Audio Cademius 8-wire cable. We're going to go ahead and unbox this, and then we'll kind of get into some cable stuff. Let's go. Now, this cable is a $300 cable and is an accessory device. It is not something that you need. It is something that you want because it's beautiful. Now, whether it affects the sound is something we're going to talk about eventually, but I wanted to unbox this for you guys and show you how cool of a cable this is, and then we'll kind of go from there. As a premium unboxing experience, it looks good, it feels good, has a nice appearance to it. I mean, one of the faults of this is that it doesn't really come with a mini case. A lot of cable companies will sometimes send you a little case when you buy these. So it is unfortunate that you do not get a case with this, but the unboxing experience is really nice. The cable feels good in hands. I like the look, I like the design of it, and I think overall it's a nice looking cable. So let's talk about some meta stuff, and then we'll get a little bit more into this cable. Not long ago, I posted a community poll on my YouTube community chat. Let's read it and talk about it. Cables, almost as dicey as US politics. It is presidential season for us in the US, so, you guys are probably seeing way too much of it. Where do you guys stand? The next video is a cable video, long teased and long procrastinated. That is this video. And we're specifically in this poll talking about IEM cables. Yes, I believe cables impact the sound. We got about 29%. Kind of. I don't believe in cables, but I like nice cables. We got 60%. And we only had 10% that said, no, forget cables. They don't matter, not a bit. What's my opinion? I feel with speakers, they don't really matter that much. A lot of speakers will just use like old coat hangers that are pure copper, and it works quite well. I think mainly they're pretty. I think they can have an impact on sound, especially in impedance with or bad adapters or with possibly broken cables, which I have had cables go bad due to rust or corrosion or just flat out breaking. It is possible cables go bad, but it's not very often, and typically they last a long time if you take care of them. Just for fun, I wanted to take a minute and show you all my boxes of cable IEMs. Now, these aren't all my cables. These are my balance cable connectors. I bought a bunch of new balance cables as I'm slowly moving from 3.5 to 4.4. I don't really think the connections matter too much, but on certain amps it does, and on my new amp it does significantly. I have a lot of different cables here. A lot of them are fun. They all hold a lot of memories. This is the Nice Hat God cable. This is the Jazeer 61T cable. This is one of, I have a lot of different cables in here that I all love a great deal. If you guys ever want to ask me about them, let me know. I'll tell you where I bought them. But I just kind of want to take a minute and just kind of show you that right now I probably have more cables than I do headphones. Like a lot of times I'll gift away a lot of my headphones or sell them when I purchase them myself. And so I do have a lot of cables that I like pairing with them, and for various reasons, it's just something I kind of collect. And sometimes I take them off the headphones because I use different cables on them. So all in all, I own about this many cables, and it's a really fun part of the hobby that I personally do enjoy. So now back to the Cademius cable. It's pretty. It has a single connector. You cannot change out the terminal, but you can change out to what IEMs this goes to. I think this is really cool. I like the feeling and braid of this. I like the Y split. I like the chin slider. I think this is all around a really nice feeling in hand cable. It looks premium. It has some unique features that make it kind of cool. I have 3 different IEMs here. I have the Elysian Annihilator right here on the right. In the middle, we have the Star City 5 from Rose Technics. And on the left, we have a new IEM on that we have not reviewed on channel, the Afu Performer 5+2 or 7. So what's interesting is that these can work for all of them. Here you can see it's connected to the 2-pin Awful Performer 7, and it's pretty awesome. It's a great IEM we'll be reviewing in about a week, but I thought I'd share that with you guys now. And so far, really impressed with the sound and quality, and it works really well. It also works on the Star City 5, which is an MMCX cable connector. It is kind of a challenge to find the MMCX cable connector, but we did it, and not too bad. And it does work on the Elysian Acoustics Annihilator IEM as well, which is a Pentacon cable connector, which is kind of a hard cable to come by. So this is a great IEM, especially if you like the Annihilator or the Elysian IEMs like the Pilgrim or the Pilgrim Noir. There is another IEM coming up, the Apostle, which I've heard actually at CanJam and love, and it's kind of something to note. It's a great connection. Most people that have tried it like it a lot because it just feels premium and it's good to put on. Now there are two different style connectors. So it's called ConX, and that works. But there's also the Termex, that's the terminal. It does not work on this cable, unfortunately. No Termex, so do not buy it for this cable. It will not come off, and so it's just kind of something to know. Look, cables are beautiful. I love them. I love having them. I love owning them. I love using them. They're the best part of this hobby. It's not like speaker wire. They matter for aesthetics. They matter for comfort. They matter for weight. They matter for connector. And the great thing about this cable, the Cademius 2, is it is beautiful, comfortable, and it can work for many different connections. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I hope you guys have a great day. You're still here. It's over. Go home. Go watch another IEM video. It's done. That's the entire video. What more do you want?